Nice to run into you again. I know that they say gentlemen prefer blondes, but what in the world do you think they say about girls? Relax. I got no horse in this race. You do know that, don't you? Please. These girls got it all. They're cunning. They're graceful. Absolutely beautiful, even. They're every flavor of quirky under the sun, even enough dough to toss around on the remnants of a type like you. They have absolutely everything except balanced brain chemistry. I swear, they so much as see a strand of your hair or heel of your shoe, and they turn into whales in the casino, chomping at the bit. Of course, they'd never admit it to you, but still, it must be nice to be so liked, to be so loved. Oh no, I'm speaking from personal experience. I have a girlfriend. Like I said, no horse in this race on 2 to 3 different levels with you in particular. Well, what can I say? I'm a gambler too. I know this rat race will do nothing for me. Not when I'm earning 5% commission off of a 10% as is, to perform my duties in front of a crowd of the most pitiful of the lovesick slobs who are willing to bite, maim, and kill anyone who gets between them and their truest of loves. But every week I'm playing the slots, with as piddly matters as my billing and as dramatic as my life. I wouldn't still be part of this stupid scheme if I didn't love some part of it. So why am I? Right. I'll keep this brief. I'm no monologuist, though your darling dates seem to be, so maybe that's what you're into. Regardless, you could have skin in this game. I do have skin in this game. We could help each other if you let me. Think of how the lay of the land must look to you right now. Really. Your capital, commodity, livestock, if you want to get really crude with it. You, as a concept, a resource, a product, is being bought, traded, sold, and stolen within the basement of the school, quite literally right under your nose. And you have no part in it. Does that really seem fair to you? These women, they grab and they grope, and they scrimp and they save, and they rummage and they ruin lives, all for the sake of getting a piece of you of their very own that they can have and hold. I'd say I'm surprised that you aren't half dead from the way they cloy and claw at you. But, well, based on my tone of voice as is, I'm sure I would have to say that. I am surprised. It's only reasonable for me to prompt this to you in turn. Wouldn't you like to benefit from your own disenfranchisement if you have to be disenfranchised at all? All I need from you is a few baubles from you once or twice a month, a half-bitten pencil, a worn-out t-shirt. Hell, a half-eaten apple would probably fulfill a few of those feisty freaks. In return, you'd receive a commission off my commission. I'd say 50-50 would be fair, but I am not here to be fair. If this was fair, Mishti would not have to have a taser strapped to each leg. So, 70-30 split? What? I'm still running a business here. Mama wants to make a profit. Besides, I don't even know if you're good for it yet. We can run the numbers and renegotiate when you've actually shown me if you can supply the demand and think like a pervert all at the same time. Prove your worth, and we'll figure out if you're fit for the hoof or the lap. A little of that mein Liebe, mein Whelp, spielt den Wolferden clip clap clip. No? You know, when I said I had no horse in your race, I really meant it. The wild fillies already play while you're away, you know. There's no cat coming for them. Are you a betting man, by chance? Interested in games? Sports? You ever watch football? My father loves the game. Every year he drags me out to watch his old college team in a couple of games every year. He only wants to watch colleges play, though, never professional. He believes there's more purity in the game that way, untainted by the thrill of fame and fortune itself, but not by the chase of it. And if it's one of the big bowl games, then, well, surprise, surprise, I'm dragged there too. He even has a fantasy football league staked on them, very into the March Madness scene. I swear we'd have 2 pennies to scrape together between both of us if he didn't insist on bringing me to those games where I end up taking the most expensive nap I will all year. He can pay hundreds of dollars for a single seat at one of those games. How much do you think those college players are getting paid? By the by, the revenue from ticket sales alone, the prestige they bring to their school for a victory, their names and likenesses propped up to be bought and sold, and all these players get in return is what? A scholarship opportunity that only has the value it has because of the prestige that they have helped bolster through the school and lifelong brain damage. It's actually illegal to pay college students who participate in sports. They're allowed to take on brand endorsement deals and sponsorships, sure, but the act of exploitation itself does not cease. It's simply the institution you reside within giving you the permission you need to exploit yourself. I cannot pretend I'm offering you the sweetest ride. I'm not even going to pretend that you're the only plate I'm spinning. It's no skin off my nose if you reject me. I just feel sorry for you. I mean, I wouldn't be offering you a portion of my cut in exchange for being alive if I didn't, or didn't think you could benefit me. But at this point in time, you are a horse, and there is no stopping this race. Not when everyone else seems to benefit so greatly from it. I am simply offering you the opportunity to have a grip on the reins. You are going to suffer with this knowledge. You'll suffer either way, of course. But why play a zero-sum game that you're already losing if you never have the opportunity to gain? I am just a middleman, helping the wheels of the corporate world turn for as long as I can keep my head down. I have no intentions of being a mover or a shaker, and certainly not for you of all people. I'm just asking, do you want to grease the wheels, or do you want to help spin them?